It's the Book of Alpha-Ronomy, homie. Read it or weep.
Hey, what's good, my Alpha brethren? It's your homie, Dr. BoA, back again. About to drop some more game on you, man. You ever see a broad, man, and you think she look good the first time you see her, man, and she show you some attraction confirmation, so you capitalize on the situation, and then you see her again, man, and she's kind of dressed down a little bit, and there's a huge difference between how she looks when she's dolled up and when she's dressed down. I just had that experience, man. And I'm going to tell you how you avoid finding yourself caught up with a woman who looks terribly different when she's dressed down than she does when she's dressed up. We'll talk about that right now. Let's chop it up. You see, the main thing that you must understand is this, man. When you're in a situation where you meet a woman, 9 times out of 10, you're meeting her out somewhere, and women tend to try to dime themselves up or at least doll themselves up to some extent before they go out in public, regardless of where they're going. A woman's not going to look thrown away even if she's just going to Walmart, even if she's going to the gas station to get gas. I mean, once you're outside of the hood. Now, chicks in the hood will go somewhere. Hell, they'll go to the bank, man, with rollers in their head or a bag on their head or all type of things. But we're not talking about that environment right now. So you see a woman and she's looking good. She may not even be looking her best, but she's looking far from her worst. You understand what I'm saying? And you meet her, you talk to her, man. She lets you know she's interested in you, man. You approach her, you talk to her, man. You seal the deal. And you're kind of excited about it. As men, we get a little bit excited about meeting new women, man. We do. All of us do. Any man who says he doesn't is lying. Even me, in all my alpha glory, I get a little bit excited about meeting a new bad chick. Then the next time you see her is probably going to be when she has an opportunity to dime herself up. So you go from seeing her at not her best, but not her worst, to seeing her at her best. And you know what? You think you've got yourself something. So you know what you do? The very first opportunity you get, even if it's that particular day, you know what you're going to do? You're going to go ahead and drop that main off in her life, man. You're going to go ahead, man, and put the wood on and break her back. Now you got yourself caught up because she already let you know she was into you. Now you to seal the deal with the back breaking. And guess what you realize the next morning after you spend that first night with her? She already looked that good. She cleans up well, but she dirties up pretty badly. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're looking at a woman and you're like, wait a minute. If I had saw her in this condition, I wouldn't have even approached her. No matter how much she chose, no matter how many attraction confirmations she gave me. But it's too late for that. Because now she wakes up all googly-eyed, looking at you like you the man in her life. Now you could possibly have a stalker on your hands. A stalker that you don't want to have on your hands. Now, granted, you don't want any stalker on your hands, but you could have a stalker on your hands, man, that you ain't gonna never be able to get rid of. Why? All because, man, you couldn't lead with your brain instead of leading with your main. You understand what I'm saying? Lead with your brain, not your main. This is how you avoid the scenario. You got to see a woman all the way dressed down, man, before you think you got yourself something. So that's why I don't understand the need to just run up on a woman who looks very good when you see her out somewhere where everybody's looking their best. You're not going to see her at her best all of the time, especially if you fall through on her. You fall through on her, man, she's not going to be looking her very best. She might be looking her sexiest. And because the situation has sexual connotation, that's going to be perfectly fine. But you're going to see that woman when she's not at her best, when she's actually closer to being at her worst. And if you're not prepared for that, man, it's a culture shock to you. You understand what I'm saying? And so I just saw this little chick, man, and I had been seeing her, man, and, and she let me know, man, she was interested in me, man. So, we chopped it up, man, and, kind of got a little acquainted or whatever, man. And, we did a few things together. I just put it like that. So every time I saw after that, man, she was 10-10. And suddenly, I saw her all the way dressed. I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I didn't even know that she was wearing a wig. She was wearing a wig, bro. Listen when I tell you, brother. She was wearing a wig every time I saw her prior. She's wearing a wig, bro. Hey, it was a very well put on wig, man. It was like a glued on wig. Like she paid money to get her wig on right. It was on her head. You couldn't just pull it off. You couldn't just grab her hand and pull it off. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I see why she wears a wig, man. Because her hair is cut in a cool little style, but her face doesn't look the same with that short hair, man. I don't even know why she did it to herself, man. She went from looking like a falcon to a chicken. I was like, whoa, man, that is crazy. And the crazy thing is, she still ran up on me when she saw me, man. And I was looking around like, hold up, wait a minute. What happened to the girl who used to be here? I don't know you. So I say this to say this to you, man. You got to understand, man, that what you see at a club or what you see at a bar is a woman at her best. Now, there are some women who can stay pretty close to it. There are some women who can dress all the way down and maintain up to 80% of the beauty that you saw when you saw them. But then you have to wrap your mind around the concept that what you think is beauty is already misconstrued because you think she's beautiful with all that war paint and all the fake hair and the fake nails and fake lashes and all of that on her head. That's your idea of beauty. So when you see her without all of that, she may actually be attractive. Now, this wasn't the case with her. She should have kept her wig on. And she's a young chick, man, 25. Man, let me tell you something. When I was growing up, nobody wore a wig, man, except my great-grandmother. I never saw a young woman with a wig on her head when I was growing up, man. It wasn't allowed. It wasn't acceptable. Even the women didn't want to do it. But we live in a different world now, man. And I mean, even, I'm really talking down on Shawty, man, but she's a good solid 7, even the way she is now, man. But to go from a 9, man, to a 7, that's that witchcraft.